All right, everybody, welcome back to another deep dive. Today we're going to be looking at Bitunix,
Yeah.
a cryptocurrency derivatives exchange.
Yeah,
Um, that has been kind of making waves.
absolutely.
I think it was founded in like November 2021
Yep, late 2021.
and launched in October of 22. So they haven't even been around for that long.
No, not very long at all.
But already serving over 650,000 users
Mm.
across over 100 countries.
Yeah, they've seen some pretty explosive growth.
Yeah, so that's pretty significant, right?
It is, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've looked at a lot of exchanges in the past, and some that have been around for quite a while,
Mhm.
still don't have that many users.
Right.
So something's obviously going right for them.
It seems that way. Yeah.
And so we're going to kind of dig into what exactly they're doing over there and why people seem to be liking it so much.
Yeah, I'm interested to dig in as well.
So if you're ready to dive in, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
So first of all, just to kind of lay the groundwork, they offer over 300 USDT margin contract trading pairs. Now, for somebody at home,
Yeah.
who's maybe not as familiar with some of the more technical terms, what does that actually mean for a trader?
Sure. So a USDT margin contract, it basically just means that you are using USDT as collateral to trade.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not having to go back and forth between, say, US dollars and Gitcoin.
Right.
You can hold USDT, which is a stable coin pegged to the US dollar,
Gotcha.
and use that to directly trade in the crypto markets.
Okay. And they've got a lot of pairs, 300. That seems like quite a few.
Yeah, it's a very wide selection.
So, so I guess they're trying to appeal to, a wide range of traders.
Exactly. Giving a lot of options so that no matter what you're interested in,
Right.
you can probably find a pair on Bitunix to trade.
Cool. So we're gonna dig into some more specifics later on about kind of what they offer and stuff. But another thing that I found interesting is, they actually ranked 13th on CoinGecko's global exchange rankings
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
by TrustScore, and that was just in September of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Relatively recent.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you about their approach?
Well, it tells me that they're focused on the right things.
Okay.
Because CoinGecko really takes into account a lot of factors when they do their rankings. But security and transparency are definitely some of the biggest pieces of the puzzle there.
So they're doing something right
Yeah, absolutely.
when it comes to those two factors. So I guess we can look at some of the specific things that they're doing in terms of security and transparency.
So one of the things that they've done is implement proof of reserves,
Okay.
which is a way for users to actually verify that the exchange holds the funds that they claim to hold.
And that's important because
Yeah.
we've seen in the past that's not always the case, right?
Right. And fortunately, there have been cases where exchanges have not been as transparent as they should be.
Yeah.
And that's eroded trust in the industry.
Okay.
So Bitunix is trying to kind of be proactive and say, hey, we're not going to be like those other guys.
Right.
We're going to show you that we actually have your funds, and you can verify that yourself.
Excellent. And then another thing is licensing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So they've gone through the process of getting licensed in multiple jurisdictions.
Right.
They have the U.S. MSB license, the Canada MSB license, and the Philippines VASP license.
Yeah, they've been busy.
So why is that such a big deal?
Well, licenses are essentially like a passport for operating in different countries.
Okay.
It shows that you're meeting certain regulatory requirements
Right.
and that you're taking compliance seriously. And that's really important for building trust with users.
So it kind of goes hand in hand with that trust and transparency aspect.
Absolutely.
So I guess they're really trying to kind of be at the forefront of that.
It seems that way, and it's a smart move because the regulatory landscape for crypto is still very much evolving.
Right. It's a little bit of a Wild West out there.
It is, yeah.
Still, in some ways.
So being proactive in getting these licenses is really a way to kind of future-proof your business and show that you're serious about operating in a compliant manner.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And, they're not just stopping with those 3 licenses either.
Right.
They're looking at expanding into the Middle East. And they have plans for branches in the Philippines, Japan, and the UK.
Wow, that's ambitious.
Yeah. So it seems like they're really trying to take a global approach.
Yeah, it's a global strategy for sure.
So they're not just content with staying in one little corner of the world.
It's interesting because, a lot of exchanges kind of focus on one specific region
Hmm.
or one specific market. But Bitunix seems to be saying, we want to be everywhere. We
Yeah.
want to be accessible to everyone.
Which, makes sense if you
Yeah.
really want to be a major player
Right.
in this industry. You can't just be limited to one little
Yeah,
region.
exactly. The crypto market is global.
So, all right, so we've talked about the licenses, we've talked about the security
Yeah.
and transparency. But let's get into the actual trading experience.
Yeah, let's talk about what it's actually like to use the platform.
So, I've poked around on there a little bit. Um, and it seems like they're really focused on user experience.
Oh, good to hear.
They have a pretty user-friendly interface, I would say. The liquidity seems to be pretty good.
Okay.
You can buy and sell assets without seeing huge price swings.
That's important.
Yeah. And they also offer some advanced trading tools.
Yeah. Tell me about those.
So they have interactive charts with over 80 indicators.
Wow, 80 indicators. That's a lot.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
for those who really like to dig into the technical analysis, there's plenty there.
Right. So they're catering to the more sophisticated traders as well.
Yeah, it seems that way. And, they offer both spot trading. So you can buy and sell assets immediately and perpetual futures. So you can kind of speculate on future prices.
Right. And they offer leverage up to 125x.
Yeah.
So that's pretty significant.
So that's for the real gamblers out there.
Yeah, exactly. For those who really want to kind of swing for the fences.
Yeah.
But of course,
High risk, high reward.
high risk, high reward. Exactly. You have to be careful with that leverage.
But it's there if you want it.
It is there if you want it.
So, it seems like they're trying to offer something for everyone.
Yeah, they're really trying to cater to both the newbies and the seasoned pros.
And then on top of all of that, they also have 24/7 multilingual support.
Okay, so even if you run into a problem, you can get help no matter where you are in the world.
Exactly.
That's important.
Especially in the crypto world. Things move so fast.
Right, and it can be confusing sometimes.
So having that support can really make a difference.
Absolutely.
So overall, it seems like if Bitunix is really trying to differentiate themselves from the competition
Yeah, they're checking all the boxes.
by focusing on these key things: security, transparency, a wide range of trading options,
And a good user experience.
user experience, and customer support.
Hmm.
So, it'll be interesting to see how they continue to evolve and grow in the future.
Yeah, as the crypto landscape continues to evolve. What role do you think exchanges like Bitunix will play in shaping the future of finance?
That's a great question. Something to ponder. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel, Bullish Bites. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think of Bitunix. Are they doing things right? Are they headed in the right direction? And as always, be sure to check out the video description for all the links and resources that we mentioned today.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time.